Bonsoir, bonjour tout le monde qui attendait me dépendre les qui attendait show ça ou attendez ministre CAMIE et je dis à son plaisir pour moi-même pour moi là avec nous et capable dire année a commencé. I would say that the pressure of the holiday is now gone and everyone is back to reality, back to work, back to just regular schedule. How are you feeling? It is a pleasure to be here. I know I've been missing in action for about, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks now. Life have been happening, you know. So I would say the year basically was a bittersweet for me. I've been missing in action, as I said, because I have one of my loved one that went home to be with the Lord. But, you know, even though we went through trials and tribulation, it's a part of life. And we can say that God is still good. God is still awesome. He is still sovereign. Sometimes we go through life and we ask why, you know, we endure certain pain. But, you know, the God that we serve, He never said that we will not go to the trials and the tribulation that we go through in life. It was hard for the family. We went through it. We would say that God was with us. And I would say the promise that God made, He said that He will be with us. He'll never, never forsake us. And we can assure in that, those type of words, we can take them and we can, you know, how would I say, just run with those words. Believe those words. Because when I tell you, it was a very hard moment for my family and I to, you know, see my beloved nephew at such a young age went home to be with the Lord. You know, it's so easy for us to say, you know, oh, it'll be okay. But the pain, you know, it's for those of you that may have a loved one that passed away, you will understand what I'm saying. But, you know, again, God was there. He gave us strength. He gave us courage to just move on. So today, again, it's a privilege to sit before you to say that, my God, my King, get us through it. How are you doing in this new year? I don't know what you have before you this new year. What is it that you seems to have no hope about? I want to let you know, hope and peace and love is something that you ought to carry with you throughout the year. Make Jesus to be the center of everything you do. And if you do that, I assure you that you will have a good old year. All right. And today I have a guest with me before I enter into what we are here to speak about. I want to introduce my guest and just to say who he is, just a little bit, tell you the name, and then we will take a break. And then we will get into why we are here today. Let's say hello to our guests.
Hello, hello.
What's your name? Tell the...
My name is Dr. Thomas CHERIZARD. It's an honor to be here. And this is my first time here. But I can tell you, sister, we're going to have a great time.
That's right. So like Dr. Thomas says, we will have a good time, and the subject that we have, it's a very sensitive subject we're going to be talking about today, but it's necessary to speak about. We will take a break and we will be right back. Make sure we'll have little short clips where we will talk about a short for life, basically. Please listen to the little clip that we have, so that it will give you some great information that you will need to know. We will be back in a short time.
To love is to protect. The ones you love, with whom you laugh every morning, who are there to listen to you and wipe your tears in the most difficult moments, are your companions forever. The reason to live harder every day. Have you thought about how to protect them and protect yourself when one is missing? We know the most important thing is your family's peace of mind. That's why at Assure for Life, we have designed plans to provide you with assistance, guidance, and protection from the loss of a loved one. All it takes is a phone call, and Assure for Life will take care of the funeral expenses and manage the funeral arrangements for you and any of your members, so you and your family can dedicate this time to honor and celebrate the life of your loved one. Over the last 70 years, we have been there for more than 250,000 families in the United States, Latin America, and the Caribbean in the moments they have needed us the most. Our funeral assistance plans can protect up to 7 people, regardless of your relationship, in a safe and affordable way. Our services include funeral services in the coverage areas, transfer of the deceased to a local funeral home, cemetery, or crematorium within the United States, transfer of the deceased to the country of origin in the coverage area, airline ticket for the plan holder to attend the service of his or her loved one. Our funeral network allows us to cover every city and country in the coverage area, providing an excellent service. We have thought through every detail because we want to give you the security and peace of mind that you need, protecting your family with a beautiful gesture of love.
All right, we are back, and like I was saying earlier, we back with Mr. Thomas that are here, Dr. Thomas that is here with us. We're gonna ask him a few questions about himself to tell us, you know, a little bit about himself, what he been doing throughout his life. Just tell the public, you know, dis-nous un peu de vous-même, Monsieur Thomas.
Well, as I mentioned, it's an honor to be here, and I'm going to talk about me. I'm a very humble person. I don't really like talking about myself. However, you put me on the spot to do so.
Ah, but parlez.
No problem. Bon, comme nous gagnons ensemble avec nous, Miss CAMIE qui voulait me parler de moi. Non, c'est au capteur de Yolim 3 façons. Frère Thomas, manager Thomas, docteur Thomas CHERIZARD. Moi-même, capable de dire non, moi, j'étais commencé après me graduer dans le collège South Carolina. Moi j'étais retourné dans Palm Beach County pour me capable de communauté spécialement communauté Palm Beach là à cause de un problème qui était gagné vers les années early 90s 2000 yeah nous avons un problème de ça les HIV.
Oh oui, ça.
Problème HIV et tuberculose. So pendant que j'étais collège, moi j'étais décidé pour me capable de retourner dans la communauté côté que j'étais grandi pour me venir des communautés haïtiennes là tout. Et que moi j'ai commencé à travailler avec département santé Florida et que à cause du travail nous avons fait dans le domaine tuberculose avec HIV, maladie sida. Nous avons ça le Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Et nous avons fait appel à moi-même pour me capable, c'est-à-dire que représenter HIV dans Palm Beach County pour noter ça qui je note capable pour nous capable éduquer communauté sous affaire HIV parce que HIV est très vraiment maladie sida est vraiment rampante et spécialement la communauté haïtienne et que nous avons un petit problème tout côté été accusé nous c'est notre poté maladie HIV et il y a les 4 H's 4 H hémophilia hétérosexuel haïtien ensemble avec hémophilia haïtien hétérosexuel avec homosexuel 4 H's ça qui fait ma visée les haïtiens parler de 4 H's ou 4 H pas mentionner pas utiliser mot ça parce que on inclut tête tout non inclut tête là-dedans so c'est dans optique ça que me retourner dans Palm Beach County et que CDC the Center for Disease Control and Prevention te fait appel à moi-même pour me capable faire HIV prévention so me vinn ça me vinn représenter CDC notre office Berlin. Après ça nous avons West Palm Beach pour nous capable faire éducation sur la sida sur maladie sida et que nous avons l'opportunité pour nous voyager le monde entier avec Bill Clinton, Nelson Mandela, nous avons Jimmy Carter tout nous travaillé ensemble avec dans affaires Habitat for Humanity. Mais ça qui belle là nous capable programme nous avons établi pour communauté en Palm Beach là le monde entier était adopté programme que nous avons pour faire prévention tout c'est une opportunité et malgré nous capable parler de Palm Beach County yo tout même CDC t'est adopté programme nous t'ai gagné pour te faire HIV prévention dans éducation dans tout aux États-Unis. C'est vraiment un privilège. Pour capable ajouter tout, j'ai une opportunité pour devenir président Lions Club. On est souvent de parler de Lions Club, son club philanthropique qui fait un pile travail dans scholarship, qui est dans pile monde, son club qui a longtemps. So moi-même j'étais président vers les années capable de 2006 pour 2007. Ça c'est la première partie.
Okay.
Je suis capable de dire nous tout qu'on y a retourné dans notre cap parler de entrepreneurship côté que moi viens représenter Assure for Life.
Okay.
C'est ça nous parle rentrer moi même c'est manager moi dans Assure for Life et que nous avons avec Seno qui parle interviewer qui parle parler plus de Assure for Life là que me capable répondre à des questions posées.
Okay. So capable dire que you are an entrepreneur and so what success look like for you as an entrepreneurship?
Well, if we're talking about success, success is not about how much money you make. It's about what kind of impact, and I'm talking positive impact that you can cause on your people, your community in general, and especially when I'm talking about Assure for Life. And if you look at, I found Assure for Life 2020, I'm sorry, June of 2020. So I can tell you the community really very thankful, very appreciative of Assure for Life. Yeah.
So if you said that, how long have you been in the industry of Assure for Life, if we were to ask you?
Well, I started in June 29th, I remember, and June 29th, 2020, when I was approached about Assure for Life, and you're talking about 3.5 years ago, and 3.5 years, and I can tell you we should have about 15,000 clients all over the U.S. And I'm not talking about the Haitian community only, I'm talking about different communities and that are part of Assure for Life.
Okay.
Yes.
So what would you say, what type of product that Assure for Life basically offer to the community?
Assure for Life is the funeral plan. It's a funeral assistance plan, and it's not a life insurance product. It's a funeral assistance plan. Anyone can use that program to put about seven members in it. 7 members. They can be anywhere in the U.S. except Michigan and North Dakota. They can be anywhere in the U.S. and including Puerto Rico, Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and also you're talking about the entire Latin America. Okay.
So if you would say that Assure for Life, you would think Assure for Life would be something that everyone
needs.
Okay.
Everyone needs, not everyone has it.
Okay, why would you say that Assure for Life would be something that everyone needs? What would be your biggest reason to make such statements?
This is what happened. We're talking about reality. Death is a reality, even though we don't like talking about death.
Right.
But Assure for Life is different. You know, it's so different. Why? Because you have opportunity to put seven members, the plan holder, and 6 members in it. So you can put family members, friends, anybody from 0 to 80 years of age.
Okay.
Think about when you have a problem, when a loved one passes away. Now you don't have to cry twice. You only cry once and let Assure for Life take care of that funeral service for you.
Now, a lot of people that are watching may say, you talking about Assure for Life. Yes, it's a funeral assistance plan. There is no money in there. Why should I be in Assure for Life? Because me as a consultant, I hear those type of questions a lot. Like, I have insurance. Why would I take, something that's not giving me money?
Well, yes, and I heard that the same question. This is what happened when you have a program in which you can put 7 people in it for $70 or $85 a month. And while people keep dying, you can keep replacing them under the same money. And people can stay in the plan until they die. And you're talking about 100, 120, 130, 200 years. It's big. Now, Assure for Life does not give money. However, the company provides a service where the company brings peace of mind to the family. Like if you have a loved one who passes away, you call them, you can sit down and enjoy and cry. Emotionally you hurt. You can grieve your family, your loved one. But the best thing is Assure for Life going to make all the arrangement for you and pay for the funeral for you. And not only that, and let me share something very special with you. If you put any family member in the plan, that family member passes away in Haiti, they're going to pay an round-trip airline ticket for you. If you want for them, for you to assist to be with your loved one, the funeral, and they will pay for the funeral for you. If you have a loved one who passes away here, Assure for Life will take care of the funeral here for you. Even though we're not responsible for the cemetery in the U.S., but when it comes to the funeral service, we're going to help you with that. And last not least, if you have a loved one who passes away here and you want to bury that person in Haiti, they will make sure they transport the body for you. They pay for the transportation from here to Haiti and take care of the funeral service for you. And you're going to benefit an round-trip airline ticket to be with your loved one.
Right. Now, I know that Assure for Life would take care of the funeral because, as a consultant, as I said, we know, but as far as for people that are, listening, that are asking, what is Assure for Life? Where does Assure for Life come from? Like, if they are afraid to put their money, thinking like, I tried this before, but it didn't work. So where would we say Assure for Life come from for those people that are listening to us?
Yes, it is a company that has been around for 73 years, going to 74 years. Assure for Life started in Colombia, South America. They do have, Assure for Life does have funeral homes and headquarters in different countries.
Okay.
And in the U.S., we have a funeral home in Fort Lauderdale, and we have a headquarters, our headquarters in Aventura, Florida, in Miami. So if you have a chance, you can go and visit them. So they are not over the internet. They are not a fly-by-night. They are here to stay. They have done more than 10,000 funeral services. They have served more than 10,000 families per year.
Now, I know there's a question that people always ask when it comes to Assure for Life. When you try to tell them about Assure for Life, they always said, well, send me the link so that I can Google Assure for Life. So, and what would you say when they go to the internet, or what would they find about Assure for Life?
Well, they're going to find a lot of testimonies testimonials about the services, how people really thankful about Assure for Life service they receive. And I would like to share this with you. You just mentioned earlier that you have a loved one, a very young man who just passed away. My condolences.
Thank you.
My mother passed away February of last year.
I remember.
And Assure for Life, and thank you, you were there to support me too. Assure for Life came to my assistance. When my mother passed away, I called them, and less than 1 hour, they called a funeral home. That funeral home showed up and picked up the body. After 2 days, when I got to the funeral home to talk to them about the arrangement for the funeral, they told me they already received the money from Assure for Life. This is big, and there is no headache. And it's because Assure for Life, it's so reliable. And when it comes to services, they respect themselves. That's why they've been around for so long. They have earned
The
in
respect.
A plus better. If you check Better Business Bureau, they have earned A plus for the services.
Okay.
And I'm talking about since 1950. They've been around, and they entered the U.S. 2005.
Okay. So basically what you're saying, Assured for Life is real. There's no...
It's real.
It's real.
And sometimes to tell you, it's so real. People say it's too good to be true, and I like to hear. It's too good to be true.
That's- No,
I like to
because-
hear that.
Because a lot of people say, well, Assured for Life is only $70, that they pay every month for 7 people.
Yes.
Like, what insurance that would cause you to pay $70 for 7 people? Like, for them, they can't comprehend it.
They cannot comprehend it. You're absolutely right.
So because of that, they think Assured for Life is not real. They're
Yes.
asking questions as though, would they really come through for me when I have my loved one passed away? And just like you said earlier, yes, Assured for Life is real. Yes, Assured for Life will come through for you. But also, we want to talk about what type of benefit do people, because I know the main thing for a lot of people, I'm not receiving money. What am I receiving in Assured for Life? So what are the main benefits someone will gain in Assured for Life?
Well, people will mention about I'm not receiving money. Sometimes money is not everything in this aspect. Think about the service you're going to receive when you have a loved one who passes away. You're emotionally hurt.
Yes.
And Assured for Life, I'm talking about the staff. They will be with you all the way to make sure that everything is taken care of, and they will make the arrangement for you. You don't have to go trying to locate a funeral home for your loved one because you hurt.
Okay.
So let them take care of that for you. It's one service that is second to none. And also they will make sure they pay for the funeral service for you.
Okay.
And I would like to add that when you have a company that's going to be with you all the way and not going to give you the money, and after they give you the money, they're done with you. You don't know what to do. Sometimes the money is not even, you don't know what to do. But with Assured for Life, the service they're going to give you, they're going to be with you all the way. It's more than giving you the money.
So for people that says, I already have insurance, what would you advise for those that says, well, I don't need Assured for Life because I already have insurance?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I heard that a lot. And my mom did have insurance. And by the way, I'm a licensed insurance agent. And I know about insurance very well.
Okay.
And I have my license since 1994. Assured for Life, it's for people who don't have insurance, and it's for people who have insurance. That's why everybody, I mentioned earlier, everybody needs that service. Because even though when you have insurance is not really for funeral. I keep mentioning that for people, okay? But Assured for Life is for funeral. And to be smart, even though you have life insurance, you're going to put 7 people and 7 members in the plan. Let Assured for Life take care of the funeral for you, funeral service. The money for the insurance for the funeral, keep it in your pocket. You can take care of other businesses with their money. So that's smart.
Another thing that I noticed is that even though when you have life insurance, because the money of life insurance, because people said, okay, I have insurance, if my loved one passed away, I have money to take care of it. But in reality, they don't have that money, like you said, because when the person died, there are investigation that needs to be taking place in their insurance department, and they take time. Right?
Yes.
Because they don't just say, you don't just like, oh, I have insurance for my loved one, then I'm gonna call the insurance, say I have somebody passed away, give me my money. They don't give you that money.
No, they don't. And I can attest. I concur with you. I can attest. My mother passed away on February the 4th. I thought I was going to get the check in 24 hours or 2 days. I received the check after 30 days.
Wow.
Assured for Life, the first call I made when she passed away there, right there in Wellington Hospital. I call Assure for Life right away. They called the funeral home. Less than 1 hour, the funeral home showed up to pick up the body. Now,
right.
the life insurance was not there for me.
Was not.
They were.
So we can say that mean we can easily say for people that say they have insurance, you know, for when they passed away, they need, even though they have the insurance, they need to have about $25,000 aside, you know, apart from the insurance, because that money they're not gonna, they have to have the, you know,
they have to have the money available, or they have to go and borrow money. And I would like to add, all of you are listening now, if you really love your neighbor, your brothers and sisters, your family, okay, you need to give them, offer them Assure for Life, because too many people are without coverage. Okay, I'm talking about life insurance. They cannot afford it, or even though if they have life insurance, they can use Assure for Life. There is no more, with Assure for Life, there is no more GoFundMe.
No more.
And that's a disgrace when you have to go to GoFundMe selling or passing collection plate. Our leaders, our religious leaders, okay, there is no more passing collection plate or GoFundMe, or also selling t-shirts to bury your loved one. Assure for Life is the answer, and I can tell you it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yes.
So yes, for those of you that are listening, I know, you know, as you can see, death basically have no warning, and when it comes, it doesn't come for the young. It doesn't come from the old, for the old. It doesn't have no age. It doesn't matter how old you are, rather if you were 2 years old, 3, 5, 6, 7, it doesn't matter what age, death will knock on your door.
It's a reality.
It's a reality. And we cannot say, you know, we don't want to hear about death. We don't want to talk about it. Let me tell you something. We have to talk about death, because it's going to happen to all of us. And the thing is to be ready. It's important, it's imperative that we all get ready, especially nowadays that we're living in. People are dropping dead every minute of the day.
Yes, and it's not about, you know, older people, and we have a tendency to predict who's going to die. We are not God. We're not God. Because if you look at most of my clients, we have a lot of young people, and I have a lady in Fort Lauderdale who called me. That was in September of last year. Her son, 12-year-old son, passed away, and I was on the phone when her daughter, 24 years of age, called me, was talking to Assure for Life to make the arrangement for the funeral. Wow. After 3 or 4 days, that sister called me and told me, Dr. Thomas, I have another person who just passed away. And I told you, she was talking about her mom, her dad. That was the 24-year-old daughter. I was on the phone with her, who passed away that night. So in 1 week, in less than 1 week, and that family had 2 children who passed away. And Assure for Life came through for all the 2 of them, both of them. And she called me and said, thank you, Dr. Thomas. You know why? Because without Assure for Life, I would have cried twice. I would have cried 4 times. Now I cried only twice. But thank you, Assure for Life. Yeah.
So basically what we are saying, I brought Dr. Thomas into, you know, the show today to basically bring awareness to our people, our community, to let you know it is imperative that you know, assured your loved one not only with preparation for when they go 6 feet under, but you have to prepare your loved one also for eternity. Okay, for those of you who's out there who doesn't know Christ as your Lord and Savior, now is the time for you to take God, mettez bon Dieu en bas zèlo, parce que nous pas connaît ou capable connaître comment gagner ou pas connaître comment rester. So we in the community to bring awareness to you when it comes to Assured for Life, to cover even if you have an unborn baby, right?
Yes, you can still put unborn baby on the plane. This is powerful. You never heard of that? Yes. Tell me what coverage insurance you're gonna have. You can insure an unborn baby with the 7 people. Who come it is 7 months. 7 people. And the plane very cheap, $70 per month or $85 per month. And unborn baby on Simon keep fait. ou mettez un plan, même les petites là va fait, il mourit à Assure for Life, Assure for Life va payer pour faire enterrement petit là. Even though when the baby dies, if the baby dies during delivery, Assure for Life will pay for the funeral. Okay, this is unheard.
So vraiment, really, in reality, what Assured for Life is giving, there's no other company is giving it to you. So there will be a time insurance or Assured for Life will be so high you will not even be able to afford it. So today it's only $70 for 7 people. It's time for us to cover our loved one. So if we said if we were to enter into payment arrangement, what are the payment arrangement for people that says, okay, I want to become a member of Assured for Life? What is the arrangement payment for them, we could say?
Assure for Life makes it very easy for people to join or to purchase the plan. You don't have to be documented.
Okay.
You don't have to have social security number.
Right.
As long as you're in the U.S., except we have two states. We are not in Assure for Life. We are not in. We're talking about Michigan and North Dakota. But we're in 48 states. 48 states in the U.S. As long as you have a name and a date of birth, you can become a member of Assure for Life. You can put 6 members with you. Make it 7, excluding yourself. When you include yourself, it's 7. So the 6 members can be anywhere in the U.S. except those two states I just mentioned. And Latin America, anywhere in Latin America. And the Caribbean, we cover 3 countries, Haiti, Jamaica, and Dominican Republic. So it's very easy. If you want to make the payment, when you come to payment, you have an opportunity to pay for the entire year. Entire year, you're going to benefit 2 extra months for free. The 13th and the 14th month. Okay, so if
a lot of people likes to get
a lot of people taking the advantage of it.
Of the 2 months, because everybody likes something for free.
And when they take it. If you take it now, you pay for the entire year. You're going to wait until April 2025 to pay to start paying. It's a bargain. Okay. And also, you can pay for 6 months, or you can pay for 3 months. If you pay for 3 months, will be 70 times 3 or 85 times 3. And there is a $30 one-time registration fee, which will be about $240 and $285. And on the 3rd month, you're going to pay, after the 3rd month, you're going to start paying the $85 or the $70 per month. It is a very easy process. And by the way, the members you're going to put in the plan, you only need names and date of birth. That's it. And sometimes I have plans, I put some families in the plan, they don't even know if they're part of the plan. You cannot do that with life insurance. You know why?
Because you have to get all the
insurable interest. They have to do exam. So I'm going to let you continue with the questions because we have to cover about the exclusion.
Yeah.
What is not covered.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and not enter in that.
Assure for Life, and the reason I'm not comparing Assure for Life with life insurance, comparing contrast, because I'm a licensed life insurance agent. I know the importance of having life insurance. You're not going to cancel your life insurance for Assure for Life. Please don't do that.
Don't do it. We're not asking for that.
We're not asking for that. You can use Assure for Life as a supplement, if you have life insurance. That's very small. There are 4 health conditions that can preclude you or stop you from being part of Assure for Life or the people you're going to put in the plan. The first one is cancer. If you have someone who has cancer, you cannot put that person in Assure for Life at the time of the application. Second, with dialysis. If you have someone on dialysis who has kidney problem, you cannot put that person.
And then a tumor.
Third, brain tumor. Somebody has a brain tumor, you cannot put that person at the time of the application. And last not least, a terminal illness, you cannot put that person. But I have a good news for you. All of you are listening. If you have a loved one who had cancer in the past, and that person is on remission, that's the medical term, that person is free of cancer now, you still can put that person in the plan. And which is big. If that person used to be on dialysis, that person receive a kidney, that person can be part of the plan.
Right. Because
So could be part of the plan, yes.
because they come, it's after.
Is after, and even though if the cancer, they call that relapse, and that person that person goes back to dialysis, listen, that person is still covered, because during the time of the application, that person
Was free from
free
cancer
from those illnesses.
Okay. So then if we were to say, how long do someone is covered, how long before, like if you enter into the plan, how long is the person will take to get covered?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
If the person, there's what's called waiting periods. And at Show for Life, we have 2 waiting periods. The first one is after 3 days. 3 days, if that person is on, if you do take the plan today, and you have 3 business days for that person to be covered. 3 business days in case of those 3 conditions or health related condition. If that person passes away, if that person passes away because of the death-related violence, we're talking about accidental death, violent death, and suicidal death.
Okay.
After 3 business days, that person covered. If that person, there's a second waiting period for natural cause, because of natural cause, that person covered after 6 months. So cela veut dire que question qui posée, qui est que moun nan couvri nan plan? Il y a 2 périodes d'attente. Première période d'attente là, si moun nan, si un jodi yon nan moun yo mouri nan accident, nan violence, moun nan tué tête li, après 3 jours de travail, moun nan couvri. Si moun nan ta va mourir de maladie naturelle, c'est 6 mois ou bien 180 jours, moun nan couvri. Après 180 jours, il doit être malheureux. Pas de problème, Jean moun nan mourir, c'est relié à Show for Life, you pral faire enterrement pour. And it's important, that's why I would like to let you know. It's important to take the plan, because you have to make sure you earn it so you can beat that 180 days or 6 months. After 180 days, no problem. L'important pour nous prendre plan, parce que après 180 jours, il n'y a pas de problème. Jean moun nan mourir, c'est la Show for Life pour le faire entièrement pour nous.
Ok, so capable dire que si par exemple mon nan lui-même li mouri nan let's dire c'est dans Canada, pas Canada, but New York qu'il était bien nous Jersey lié mon nan mouri là. Est-ce que à Show for Life lui-même après le prendre moi pour mener un côté pour moi même si en Haïti qui me besoin, si c'est Jamaica me besoin pour moi, est-ce que assuré pour la vie à prendre moi porter le banc pour le faire finir là pour moi même.
Comme tu mentionnes préalablement, I mentioned that earlier. Question pour nous, okay? Absolutely, that's a belle question. Comme tu mentionnes préalablement, à Show for Life, that's why it's too good to be true, because of the services qui offre. It's too good to be true of the services for a very cheap.
Oui, c'est ça.
Okay, oui. for very cheap money. Now, sont au ben liés. À Show for Life, lorsque moun qui mou, ou gen 3 options. Première option ou gen option yo capable faire enterrement côté moun nan mourir. Deuxième option qui gagne, c'est côté souterrain même moun enterré New York, y a mené quoi à New York pour y aller faire enterrement, ou même qui met plan, yo prend bon ticket d'avion à le retour pour New York. Ou bien sous gon moun qui mourir New York, ou ta voyager New York, moun nan mourir New York, voyager, yo prend quoi à New York, venir avec quoi à Florida pour capable faire après pour capable faire enterrement pour vous ici. Et vous pas payer 5 ans. Tout arrangement c'est à Show for Life qui fait arrangement ça au bout. Ou pas besoin de New York. Seul ça chita ou me crier. OK? Troisième option qui gagne. Moun nan ta mourir New York ou bien Florida, ou ta remè mène moun là, Haïti, Jamaïque, Saint-Domingue, anywhere in Latin America, dans l'Amérique latine là, dit à Shop for Life c'est là m'vle moun l'enterrer. À Shop for Life abdou ou mettre relax, bon ou take care, ou mettre crier. Yo pral préparer quoi, payer un pont funèbre, préparer quoi pour ou, mener quoi dans pays ça ou vle l'enterrer. Yo pral payer pour ni enterrement, ni cimetière, et yo pral dire please bon nous payer ticket d'avion pour vous. Yo pral payer ticket d'avion pour vous, quitter nous payer le pour. Ticket d'avion te met over $1,000. It doesn't matter.
Et le cher, ticket d'avion, les gros monde qui mourit, les mourir sous bête comme ça.
Ouvre la lendemain,
Ticket, y a bon
ticket immédiatement.
Mais si comme là t'as sorti dans poche pas, là vraiment expensive.
La expensive, mais à chaque fois la vie te met over $1,000
Exactement.
parce que yo voulez que ou là ensemble avec your loved one.
Oui. So peut-être ça qu'il est important que tout le monde connaît que assuré pour la vie, it's real.
It is.
Ça on dit qu'il a fait, yo fait.
Yes.
C'est pas une question de dire comme ça que OK, son bagage qui l'a parlé a parlé. Je connais que dans peuple noir, yo prend pile coup parce que haïtien, grand pile haïtien qui fait magouille dehors.
Yeah.
Et à cause de ça, et si gon bon bagage qui vini, yo peuple yo prendre. OK?
Yeah. Absolument. Nous pas qu'à blame peuple là. We cannot blame them because they've been hurt.
Oui,
et moun yo fait choix, yo fait confiance, c'est moun sa qui prend avantage de yo. Et c'est ça, comme vous mentionnez, à Shop for Life, là depuis 73 ans, après 74 ans, il y a 18 ans aux États-Unis, un peuple à recevoir, un pile peuple là, il embrasse à Shop for Life, parce qu'un pile recevra service à Shop for Life, il remercie nous. Mais go non, c'est pas pour nous seulement. C'est pas eux-mêmes qui prennent service là, c'est Koto pour aider l'autre frères et sœurs avec. Parce que lorsqu'on frère qui mourit, on sœur qui mourit, qui mourit, l'on dit condoléances, bon Dieu a béni, on prier pour lui. Moi ça yo pas fait enterrement pour frère et sœur. Ou même qui dans l'église là, des pasteurs, des leaders religieux qui attendent nous là, les moun nan mouri pour dire m'a prier pour ma sœur. Ou allons $500 au bas moun nan, il pas pour faire enterrement pour moun nan. Mais si que ou bal a Shop for Life ou pour te paix d'esprit pour moun nan.
Et nous capable dire tout assurer pour la vie là prendre ou il pas besoin c'est femme que lié. C'est ça que vous voulez dire.
Non.
Et capable bons amis,
ou mettre ton ami, ou capable mettre tes amis, famille, frères, sœurs, quel importe nous capable mettre là-dedans. Depuis que neighbor on nous servant tout bien en Haïti, moi quelques amis me météo en Haïti, on pas même connaître là-dedans, mais si il y a un problème, m'a dit bon m'pral faire enterrement.
OK. So on capable dire que dès vous connaissez un monde que c'est au même cap bail $5 pour enterrer monde ça on ka mettre l'emploi.
Ou ka mettre et même là pas baler comme un cadeau. Comme un cadeau faire parce que souvent on nous connaît pour mon nata va mourir pour c'est quête a fait ou bien passing collection plate go to GoFundMe ça peut hurt tout. So the best thing to do is you put that person in the plan, nous mettez moun ça dans plan. Pendant mettez moun dans plan il capable bénéficier des enterrements parce qu'on capable mettre 7 moun up to 7 moun pour 70 ou $5 par mois.
Et nous ouais ça en pile dans communauté même si que nous porter awareness dans communauté nous capable ouais still moun a tombé mourir et moun still a demandé gratter tête a demandé prêter pour faire enterrement moun nan. So vraiment assurer pour la vie son capable dire son accès que là pour moun qui capable dire que pas capable afford $160 $180 par mois life insurance entraînant assurer pour la vie.
Ou capable faire parce que il y a mon assurance qui pas qualifié à cause de ça les pre-existing conditions à cause des conditions santé pas qualifié sucre diabète trop première tension à Shop for Life lui-même là ou capable mettre moun sa yo dans Shop for Life parce qu'il pas mentionné pas d'examen médical yo pas checker moun en même depuis qu'on connaît nom ak date de naissance moun yo ou gen ou même qu'attendez nous ou gen vieux parents en Haïti maman papa assuré yo que yo ici et m'ta ajouter nous gagne ça le programme Biden là il y a pile famille qui vient là-dedans mais dans la mort pas un programme Biden. Si que et ou connaît qui programme Biden qui est dans la mort à Shop for Life. Parce que si tu as un monde qui mourit là ou pas même besoin de faire enterrement ici. Relâche Shop for Life, à Shop for Life paye toute l'argent, mener quoi en Haïti, ou payer pour funérailles là pour payer pour ticket d'avion pour aller sur l'aller. So programme Biden pour le moment, c'est a Share for Life.
Et coup dit ça, tout le monde qui dit comme ça qu'il y a entre famille ici, qu'on y a madame n'était gros ventre, so madame dans l'hôpital pour faire petite là, madame n'a tout mourir tout petite là.
That's big.
That's a big thing. Qu'on y a côté le poil jeune corps pour enterrer ni petite ni madame.
I wish that family were in a Share for Life. Je souhaite famille ça dans a Share for Life. Raison pour laquelle a Share for Life yo t'a prélé, a Share for Life t'a take tout bagay yo, non pas seulement si pas de enterrement ici, yo t'a mené pour en Haïti pour les gratis, ni petit bébé, yo t'a fait tout de enterrement suivre. Yo t'a fait enterrement pour ni petit bébé, on bon bébé pour si retire, yo t'a fait enterrement pour madame là tout.
So moi capable dire nous assurer pour la vie, moi mener docteur Thomas parce que toujours parler nous de assurer pour la vie. Docteur Thomas c'est directeur dans assurer pour la vie. Moi j'ai besoin pour te venir pour parler nous plus en paix de assurer pour la vie parce que même lui-même qui n'a assuré pour la vie te vient come true for him parce que j'en t'ai expliqué tout à l'heure, maman mourir c'est assuré pour la vie qui enterrer maman pour lui-même. So ça veut dire moi pas gon femme même qui yet thank God qui mette dans assuré pour la vie qui ko mourir dans plan mais moi connais que si par exemple yon bagay t'arrivé yon moun qui dans plan assuré pour la vie a venir pour yo même parce que moi-même moi son witness parce que moi ouais que dans funérailles moun qui n'a assuré pour la vie côté moi chanter dans funérailles yo me connais c'est basic funérailles là que nous fait côté m'a vinn parfois parler de ça un petit moment nous fait basic funérailles là pour même mais it's beautiful. Ou comment ça me dit c'est basic funérailles là que il pas fait toute bagaille. But moi t'as pour parler plus dans ça parce que un pile monde dit comme ça c'est basic funérailles il pas les sont bagaille you know.
C'est vrai. Bon, à Share for Life, bon ça le standard. Le standard, m'emploie le mot standard en enterrement qui est normal. L'aime parler de enterrement qui est normal. Nous pas parler de enterrement où pas bon cercueil en or. En pile extra vague ça. Non, si vous même s'ouvrez faire vous capable payer pour yo. Dans Share for Life, mais qui ça nous paye dans Share for Life? Nous paye les moun nan mouri, yo capable venir chercher quoi pour vous. Yo paye pour préparer quoi pour vous. Yo paye pour funérailles directeur. Yo paye pour cercueil là pour vous. Yo paye à Share for Life payer pour sous capable voulez utiliser pont funèbre là, chapelle pont funèbre là pour faire service, yo paye. Yo paye pour un certificat de décès. Yo paye soit brûler moun nan, yo ça cremation, yo paye pour yo brûler moun nan. Yo paye m'a parlé pour aux États-Unis. Yo paye yo bon cercle là même là brûler moun nan, il faut donc capable yo venir assister payer respect à quoi, yo paye pour cercueil là et yo paye pour yo mener moi dans cimetière. Aux États-Unis nous pas payer pour cimetière. Pour quelle raison? Ces questions sont qu'on doit poser. Aux États-Unis, cimetières sont real estate liés. À chaque fois là pas entrer là-dedans. Qui est différent d'en Haïti, l'autre côté nous payer pour cimetière. OK? Et on l'autre essentiel nous doit faire nous connaître qui bon, si qu'on gon monde qui mourit, moun a fait 15 jours parce que faut l'autre monde venir avant ou faire enterrement, faut que l'autre monde qui venir qui capable faire 15 jours, à chaque fois là va payer pour tous les 15 jours yo, 2 semaines que moun arrêté dans pont funèbre là. Après 15 jours responsable mais la paye pour up to 15 days. Exactement. Up to 15 jours. OK?
So nous t'a parlé de que pour pas le finir, nous t'a parlé de que si par exemple mon nan lui-même li mourir, est-ce que assuré pour la vie pour le faire enterrement pour lui-même en Haïti et ça ou t'a parlé ou touché ici yo pas payé pour terre en Haïti ou Jamaica ou quelque autre côté qui ça qui yo payé pour lui-même?
Bon, yo payé pour funèbre là. Yo payé pour enterrement et yo payé pour cimetière toi. En Haïti, en dehors des États-Unis.
Yo paye pour toute bagaille.
Pour toute bagaille. OK. Mais là me pour toute bagaille, me doit faire nous connaître à Share for Life, me doit mentionner ça.
On dit toute bagaille.
Là dit toute bagaille. Bon, si qu'on prend fleur, à Share for Life pas payer pour fleur. Yo pas payer pour limousine pour famille là. Yo pas payer tout ça ou pas besoin de limousine.
Nous voulons dire que yo paye pour machine
qui mène cercle là qui mène dans cimetière. Yo pas payer pour limousine, yo pas payer pour faire, yo pas payer pour fanfare. Tout ça, si vous avez un pont funèbre en Haïti, vous voulez faire un arrangement, it's OK. Ici, vous voulez payer, tout ça, c'est extra. OK, parce que moi, je suis comme mentionné, my mother, je ne suis pas fanfare. Je suis pas fanfare parce que je fais études au collège Notre-Dame du Cap haïtien, je suis dans fanfare. Je voulais faire, mais après, je ne pas de vrai. Mais à chaque fois, je n'ai pas de payer pour lui. Limousine, c'est moins que payer pour les fleurs, moins qui portent les fleurs. Mais à chaque fois, je paye pour l'autre cimetière. Des essentials.
Yeah, tout ça que vous connaissez, un funérail, besoin,
pour enterrement fait.
Pour enterrement fait, c'est ça, assurer pour la vie, payer pour. Tout ça qui est extrait, ou besoin pour envoyer pigeon, ou besoin pour.
C'est vous qui est responsable.
Ou est-ce pour pigeon. Si vous besoin pour mettre gros limousine, virer faire ici, vélo, ça c'est extravagant ou qu'a faire.
Yes.
Mais on est capable de dire comme ça tout, si vous voulez, dans ça qui est assuré pour la vie, nous.
En Haïti.
Si par exemple, vous voulez mettre comme sur lui-même.
Si vous voulez mettre comme ici, vous êtes capable de faire. Parce que vous êtes capable d'upgrader, puis le monde qui demande que, Dr. Thomas, est-ce que vous forcez nous entièrement au banon si le monde nous fait? Nous dit non. À Shop for Life, pour négocier ensemble avec Pont Funèbre pour c'est important, oui. Ou supposez contacter à Shop for Life pour contacter Pont Funèbre. Pont Funèbre lui-même, Pont Funèbre pour parler ensemble avec ou même s'ouvre extra ou doit payer parce qu'au talon il funérailles côté yo te ballon bel enterrement. C'est pas vrai?
Yes.
Nous gain frère nous pas besoin mentionner non. Puis il y a deux petits qui mourent dans 1 an et yo te fait enterrement tous deux et yo te ballon bel enterrement.
OK. So nous capable dire assurer pour la vie c'est un bagage que tout le monde doit gagner même si que nous tout pas parler de lui-même mais c'est un bagage que tout le monde toute dans communauté doit mettre en bas zèle nous parce que c'est important pour couvrir famille. So encore une fois si par exemple nous besoin contacter docteur Thomas
CHERIZARD
et nous capable by téléphone nous so capable si par exemple quelqu'un qui a besoin contacter ou parler avec ou capable by téléphone nous pour capable contacter.
Bon, numéro de téléphone moi c'est 561 983 1362 561 983 1362. And I'm going to repeat in English for those of you who only speak English. My phone number is 561 983 1362. 561 983 1362. And I would like to add, and this is a I can tell you a gift. We are looking for consultants who would like to join us to represent our Show for Life.
Okay, so for those of you who would like to be a part of a Short for Life, feel free to call me as well, Minister CAMIE, 561-313-5979. It was a pleasure to again be here every time that God gave me the opportunity to come here and speak with you guys to bring awareness. It's always a privilege. I want to say thank you to all of you who are listening to this podcast, whether if you were in Miami or Orlando, wherever you are. We want to say thank you to you, and we want to tell you to please like, subscribe, and share this because it's great information that everybody, tout le monde doit attendre et tout le monde doit gagner information sur. Et maintenant nous tout for those of you qui attendent des shows, si par exemple tu as besoin you need a platform to speak as well to if you have a business that you would like the community to know about, please call Director Alan Daphnis. His phone number is 561-255-3909. Again, his phone number is 561-255-3901. This is Director Alan Daphnis' number. If you need a platform, whether if it's in the radio or the TV, he is here for you. He is a legend in the community. He is there to basically give services to anyone who is here who want the service. So please don't hesitate to call Mr. Alan Daphnis. And also I want to tell you guys who out there that looking for someone that to do a camera for you either for an event that you have going on, wedding, concert, whatever it is that it may be, please call Mr. Jean-Marc. His phone number is 772-924-7455. And again, it was a pleasure to be here with you, Minister CAMIE. I would say it's always a privilege. I don't know what it is that you may go through throughout the year, but I just want to let you know to keep Jesus Christ the center of everything. Mettez l'Éternel pour capable bien to be the first, je ne dire la créole, but mettez Jésus premier dans la vie, c'est ça que je veux dire, okay? Keep Jesus Christ to be the center of your life in everything you do, and you will not fail. There will not be no lack when you put God first, okay? So again, I want to say thank you to all the 4 Gospel Lover TV that are watching. Thank you for allowing us to come to your home to broadcast this show for you. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. Again, let's say bye to our guests.
Well, thank you for having me, and I hope this is not the first time, this is not the last time I'm here. I promise to be back.
Okay.
And thank you for doing such a wonderful job.
Thank you so much. Again, it was a privilege being here with you guys. Again, shalom, shalom. Keep the peace of God with you at any given time. Do not allow anything or no one to take the peace of God that surpasses all understanding that He gave to you. The world didn't give it to you. Do not allow the world to take your peace away. Shalom. I'll see you next time. Be blessed.